moly, you guys. I almost needed a second cart. I think I actually may go back inside and see if there's more. Good morning and welcome to a Goodwill shopping day. Can't wait to get in there and see what I find. You guys, the giant spider is back. The new carts are coming out fast and furious today. Look at how many there are. Apparently they're behind on stocking because they had very few people yesterday. So I grabbed this off of a new cart, although it has quite a bit of staining, and barns are kind of a hard sell around here. It's $3.99, so the price is right, but I'm gonna pass. So my friend found me this Florentine style music box. It does work. It's $6.99. It's stamped Japan. And Japan actually made a lot of Florentine inspired pieces back in the day. And then also this very cool ceramic piece. It's $4 and huge, and that would look amazing on a coffee table or island. So I just grabbed this off of a new cart. It is $10, hand carved, but I don't know if this is the vibe that I'm looking for in the booth, so I'll probably pass on him. Hello, cutie pie. Tonala turtle for $4.99. This is a yes. I love this set of Mexican pottery, but this type of ceramic is not very sturdy and it breaks so easily, so I won't be getting it. I've never seen a Last Supper this small. $2, metal on wood. I think I'll get it. So this may be the most special thing I'm going to find today. It is an Oregon dewdrop and is filled with rain from a specific date. And this is a recycled light bulb, and then also a brass bell that did not have a clapper in it. And the person who makes it is on the Oregon coast, and etched on it is Spring Equinox 2008. That's when the rain was put into this bottle, or this light bulb. So this is such a sweet find. This little terracotta teapot is so cool. The snake for the mouth is awesome. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up because I have a hard time selling teapots, but it's a cool one. This very unique frame came off of a new cart, $4. It's almost giving washboard kind of vibes, but I also think it's pretty cool, so I'll probably get it. I wish I did cutesy because this is absolutely adorable. This is a fun piece of art. It's newer. It is $7. That's surprising. Usually don't price art that high here at this size. Then I also grabbed this very interesting mug off the new cart. My goodness, does anyone need a sewing machine? I've never seen this many. This is adorable. Love the poodles. Very mid-century, made in Italy, $8. You need to check it over for chips and cracks. If there is no damage, this is a yes. So I just found a very cute tin. It's hand painted. I think it's made to look old, but I think at this point it's actually vintage. And on the bottom it says made in Spain. So it came from Spain. So this is a yes. Cute little wood inlay box for $1.99. Saw a lot of boxes, as you guys know, although there's a lot of cat hair in this one. Mid-century mixed metal crucifix for $4.99. Okay, that's a little more than I like to spend, and it's missing the little jump ring at the top. Not that I couldn't find one and put one on, but I think for the price I'll pass. This is a beautiful vase, $6.99, although it has a ding there. I might be able to hammer it out, although I don't know, because that's kind of a tight fit, so I'll probably leave it here. This is an interesting handmade bowl. It has the sticker on the bottom, rosewood, $12.99. It does have some wear and tear, so I think because of that, I'll probably leave it behind. I really wish that I could find the bottom to this egg because it is so cute. This is a pretty ceramic piece. It's very well made. How much is it? $4. Don't love the colors on it though, so I'll probably pass. So my friend found this for me because he knows I saw a lot of incense in my booth and something was rattling in it, and I opened it up. And it was this lady with the one boob. So I was not expecting her to be in this box, and sadly it has some breakage here. So I'm gonna have to pass. I've never seen one of these this big. It is $7. Seems to be the price of everything today, $7. It's in great shape, so I think I might get it. I haven't picked up a basket in ages. This is a pretty cool wood box. Has some wear and tear. I feel like I could maybe fill that in though. It's $4.99. Probably something that was at like Pier 1 back in the day. I like the hardware on it's pretty fun. Seems pretty clean. Well, maybe not. Mostly just fluff, so probably could wipe that out. So yeah, TBD on this guy. Another cool painted piece. Has some wear and tear like all of the wood pieces I found today. It is $6.99. Not sure I'm gonna get it. So this is another maybe. This is a very cool handmade glass, $5, although it looks like it's been through the dishwasher maybe because some of the gold glaze is kind of rubbing away. So I'll probably pass on it. So a mate to my other mug, but it looks like it has some pretty substantial cracks. So this is kind of cute. It is $7. Don't love the price, but it is handmade in Canada. Look at the packaging on this dominoes set. It is so good. And the dominoes themselves are awesome. They have dragons on the back. I have no idea how you know if the whole set is there. I guess I could look up how many are in a typical set. But I think it's like $3 or $4.99, and I'm tempted to get it. Just grabbed this very beautiful handmade mug off of a new car, $1.99. Love the pine cones. My friend grabbed this religious print on board for me. It's only $1, and I also got this cute little dried floral piece. So I usually don't pick up rustic things, but this handmade frame is actually kind of cool. It's $2 too, so the price is right. I'm also debating this whole stack of frames because it's $6.99 for all of them, but I don't love the honey color, which is the problem. So I'll probably pass. So my friend found this piece and doesn't want it. It's $3. It's the Columbia River Highway, which goes along the Columbia River, and it is so cool. Love the frame on it. This is a very weird but fun piece. I don't love the framing situation on the back that it has the kickstand. So what I'd probably do is take all of that off and put paper on the back and then put a mounting like claw hook thing on the back instead. It's $8, but I think it's just kind of fun, and I actually like all the different colors. Some more art pieces that I'm getting. One is $6.99, so $7 like everything else, and I think the other one was $2. So I'm grabbing these little crystal pieces for matches, and I know I owe you what they look like, so I will show you guys how they're turning out. But I can't believe I found 4 things that could be used for matches. So my cart is a hot mess, and there's stuff in here I haven't even shown you guys because everything is just stacked. Like these beautiful glasses that are $2.99 each. Got a set of 7. So anyways, I have a dresser next to me. I'm gonna put everything out on. So here are some art pieces that I have not shown you. This one I'm so excited about. It's not an original, it's a print, but I just love how its famous works together at like a tea party. It's fantastic. And the frame is very good too. It definitely needs some repairing. I'll probably just rip this whole thing off and just cover the back with paper, but only $4.99 for the cool art print and the really cool frame. And then I got these framed matte pieces from the UK, and then this kind of weird little dog situation. May get him because he's quirky. I mean, his foot is like, what is this foot doing? We don't know, but I just think the colors are happy. And then I also got some posters that, okay, I'm trying to get this apart on camera. I could not find them when I looked them up initially, but I gotta get home because service was not great in the store. But I thought they were kind of cool. So they're just 2 posters, and they're wonderfully aged, and a set of 2 are $7. Well, like everything, $7. So $3.50 each. So I may get these just because they're so unique, and I've never seen these here. And I'm on the fence about this one. It's really well done. I love the cherries and the birds. I don't love the pastel painted frame. I think wood would look better. So I don't know what to do about this guy. It is $4.99. Okay, I may get it anyways. So one thing I'm excited about that's not that exciting for you guys is this peel and stick paper, $2.99. And I find myself needing something like this on occasion, so I'm gonna grab it. So here is the final styled cart with all of the cool pieces that I am going to be buying today. A lot of great little art pieces, which I'm so excited about. So it was a good morning here at Goodwill.
You have a good eye for stuff.
Oh, thanks.
You scored a lot of stuff.
Thank you. So it has been a very good morning at Goodwill. I haven't been shopping at Goodwill for a few weeks because I've been on vacation, and this is the haul that I wanted to come home to. So I'm very excited about my return to Goodwill today, and this is just the start of the video, so hopefully I find more stuff. Okay, so I have another cart full of stuff. This I actually got from my friend. So he had a pile of stuff that he decided not to sell, and he wanted to know if I wanted it before he redonated it back. So got some really great things from him, like this very cool nude and this adorable little needlepoint that says time, and then this very cool original piece. Sorry, the lighting is so bad. And then this really cool original piece, and then this painting on glass, this buck, which is very cool, painted on board. And then I also got this one, but he actually texted me about this a few weeks ago, and he's like, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, it's so cute, it has quails. And this like oldie, and then these pieces, which are kind of, I think the frame is a little plasticky, but I feel like I probably could sell these in a booth space. Now this is the type of trunk I like to see on a day I'm out sourcing. So after this amazing stop, I went to 3 more thrift stores, and I struck out basically at each one. I didn't even see anything to film for you guys, so I basically called it a day. It's a couple days later, and I'm back at the big Goodwill again, because a few days ago when I had an amazing haul from this store, I struck out 3 times after that. I went to 3 more stores, found nothing to really buy or film. So I'm back at the big Goodwill today to hopefully find more things to show you guys, and also more things to pick up for Etsy in my booth. This cloisonne egg is very pretty, although some of the finish is rubbing away. It's very rare that I find one with a base though. Usually it's just the egg and no base. It's $2.99. This is a maybe. This is pretty. It is $20, probably why it's still here on the shelf. So I don't think it's worth $20, especially with all the wear. This may be the most giant pineapple wood bowl I have ever found. It's $6.99. Oh my goodness, I'm not entertained enough to need something like this, and I don't usually pick up like the monkey pod stuff, but this is absolutely huge. This is kind of a cool bird. It is $4. Looks like it was redonated. I don't think it has any breakage actually. Oh, it says India at the base there. Well, if you could turn that around. I don't love things that have where they're from on them. I think this is kind of cool. Okay, I may get him. This is a cute floral by Mary. It is $3 as is. I guess maybe the back situation. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Some more colorful original pieces. So not quite the vibe that I'm looking for today. New card. This owl plaque is kind of cute. $7. And then this may have some Bakelite pieces in it. Okay, so let's see. There are pieces in here, and I don't know how to tell if they're Bakelite or not. So I think there's a way you scratch it and smell it or something. I gotta look it up. More new cart goodies. This very cute duck print in a great frame. And then this stone carved owl for $3.99. I just met the loveliest subscriber, and she found this hand and offered it up to me. And I'm so excited because I don't have one like this in my collection. It is so huge, and it's only $4.99, so thank you. So these types of chessboard sets sell really well for me in my booth. I had 2 and they sold within a week. This one is definitely more than I'd want to spend 20 bucks. And the board itself is kind of cheesy. The pieces though are wood, so they're nice. You always have to count them to make sure they're all there. But if this board was more like inlay or carved, I definitely would be picking it up, especially if it was within budget, like $7 and under. But yeah, $20 for this kind of cheapy one is just not the right price. At first I was like, oh, this is cool. It's a paid stamp. But no, it's an Avon bottle. What did Avon not do? I feel like they did everything. This is a cute little ornament for $1.99. Dear Lord, this is something else. $10 for the heart and hand. Very gruesome, but very Halloween. Honestly, I think I would pick it up because it's handmade, but The finger's broken. That's such a bummer. Now this is a mug. It's so lightweight. It's really nice to hold in your hand. Problem is, it has a chip there. At first I was like, oh, it's just where the glaze didn't set, but nope, it's a chip. So I found this coat, and it actually fits my little shoulders because I have super weeny narrow shoulders. I'm like extra small on the shoulder front. So anytime I can find like a petite jacket, it's like a miracle. It's 30 bucks, very warm, lined, but here it rains and there's like, you know, we need hoods and there's no hood on this. So I don't know, that's always stops me from buying a long like wool coat, is the fact that there's no hood. Another new cart has come out. It has some cute pottery pieces. I love this little bowl. The glaze is really pretty. This one probably was used as a planter, it looks like, at one point. These are bananas. My goodness, there's a lot going on in these pyramids. I'm not sure what the person was thinking when they made them. So my last find before we head out to another stop is this little Cavalier King Charles figurine that I'm hoping will go with my other Staffordshire dogs. So I did not find much at this store, sadly. There was not a lot of new carts coming out, but I did find this coat. And I think that was the biggest win. And of course, the hand too. The hand is fantastic. So these two were worth stopping today. Walking into the next Goodwill. A lot of new carts today. Hopefully there's something promising. What is this? Oh man, I was hoping it's going to be some sort of like religious Florentine plaque. Sadly, it's not. So this is a pass. I love this plastic or melamine. Is that how you say it? Tray. My son does a lot of art projects, and I feel like this would be perfect for him. This may be a good lampshade for that little mini lamp that I have, that the other lampshade that I bought was just too big. It's a little bit smaller than that one, but I don't love the brown. And I guess I could dye it, but who has time for that? I love these brass angels, especially when they have like the copper wings, but honestly, they just don't sell well for me, so I always pass on them. This is a pretty handmade bowl. I love the pattern with the glaze. Another hand, you guys. I can't believe it. This one was obviously on a mannequin. It was in the Halloween aisle. I think I'm gonna pass on it because it kind of creeps me out. It's a little too lifelike. This is a very sweet hand-painted piece. Cockington Forge. Well, I wonder where that is. These Mikasa glass frames do sell. They take a little longer though than the brass ones. If the price is right, I pick them up. But these are 8 and 10, so I'm not gonna get them. And now I'm finding a mannequin foot. I guess this is Halloween decor. So I'm walking out just with that tray for my son because there's nothing else really to buy, sadly. So it's the next day and we are in my studio space, and my goodness did I work for this video. And I thought the momentum was gonna keep on going because that first stop was so good at the beginning of the video, and then it just tanked. The stars were not aligned, and sometimes that's how it goes when you're a reseller YouTuber. It's not always perfect, and it's very stressful. It's very stressful when you can't find anything to film. So anyways, I thought I would show you what has sold in my Etsy shop over the weekend, the stuff that was from my UK haul. So I wanted to show you all the things and how much they sold for, including some other things that actually came from like my Goodwill outings that you guys may recognize. Anytime I list a bunch of stuff, it usually stimulates my whole shop, and then a lot more things sell, stuff that's been sitting there. So anyways, we're gonna go through everything that I sold recently. So here are most of the items that sold this past week in my Etsy shop, although I do have a few other items that could not fit on the dresser that I will talk about. Bear with me because I have a sheet of paper that I'm gonna try to identify each thing and how much it costs. So the floral painting in the back was $78, the wooden man was $48, the scale was $89, the brass dog, the big one, that was $89, and then the two little dogs were $58. The cherub was $168, the Florentine chest of drawers, $58. This bigger set of drawers was $98. The basket on top is something I've had for a while, and that was $180. This is what it sold for. This giant painting in the back, this was the favorite, and there was a lot of drama around this piece of art. So we'll get into that in a minute, but that sold for $225. The vase in the back, the beautiful Italian vase, that sold for $58. The ducks, it was a pair of ducks, and they sold for, where are you ducks? Sold for $78. The Butterbell sold for $48. The stone vase, the marble vase was $48. The hook set was $48, and then the really beautiful stool was I think $128 or $98. I have stool twice. I can't remember which stool was $98 and which stool was $128. Anyways, it will be on the screen how much this one was. And then over here, the chicken pillow sold for $58, the mid-century tray sold for $61, and the carved tray sold for $70. Okay, so let's talk about Etsy drops. So there's some confusion around holds and how holds work within my Etsy shop. So usually when a video goes live, the items are available on Etsy for purchase right away. But sometimes I don't list everything, and there's a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's because I'm still trying to decide if I take it to a booth. Other times I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it myself, or I still need to do more research on it. Or in the case of my UK video that I just dropped, it was because I just was behind on everything because I had just come back from vacation and I was severely jet lagged. So that's kind of the reason why sometimes things don't hit at the same time as the video. So anything that is live obviously is first come, first serve, but anything that is posted after a video goes live may have a hold in the title. It may say hold or hold somebody's name. So if that's the case, if you're not that somebody and we haven't communicated saying that that listing is for you, please don't buy it, because this has been happening a lot lately where there's hold in the title and someone just buys it and they're not the person that I have put it on hold for, and then I have to cancel the order, which I feel bad about, but I also promised it to someone else. So kind of how holds work is if someone's watching my video and they see something they want and it's not on Etsy and they want it, that person can message me. They can either DM me, message me on Etsy, or they can send me an email and they can let me know they're interested and they can ask, is it available? If it's sold, I'll let them know if it's sold. But if it's available but not yet posted and they are the first person that reached out, then I will offer it up to them as they have first dibs on it. So I'll say, okay, it's not listed yet, but I plan to list it at this date. And when I do, I will offer it to you to buy first, since you were the first person who watched the video and reached out about it. So they have first dibs. And then anyone else who also reached out about it, whether it's an email, a DM, or a message on Etsy, they then fall into the queue based on the date and time that they reached out. So you guys don't know this is happening behind the scenes, but it is happening behind the scenes. And so if the first person decides to not buy it, then I go on to the next person in line. And this only applies to things that are not listed at the time of the video. And this is why there is items that will go on hold immediately without actually being up live without a hold in the title. So that's kind of how this whole system is working. It's definitely not a perfect system, but there's no other way for me to kind of do it, I guess. And I kind of want to honor the first person that reaches out to me about something. So that's kind of why this is in place. Now, I don't love timing my Etsy listings with my YouTube videos because it just adds a whole nother layer of things I have to get done before a video can even go live. So if you would actually prefer me to move towards like single drops, like some of my other, reselling friends do, other YouTubers, where they pick a day of the month and everything that you would have seen in the videos drops, then if that's what you guys would prefer, like collectively, then by all means let me know. And honestly, I would prefer that as well, because it would be much easier to just plan for a massive drop and then ship everything out at the same time rather than having to piecemeal it all the time during the course of a month. So if that's what you would prefer, let me know in the comments down below, and I may consider moving to that type of process. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for shopping with me. Thank you so much to everybody who purchased something from my UK video and from my Etsy shop. I really appreciate your sales. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.